Greetings, everybody. It is the Heritor, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing acceptably, and I'm excited to see where we get off to in this game, and what other nonsense we get up to. I'm sure it'll be something questionable. So, we need to investigate the lorry drivers about some drug shipments. So, I think that's our next course of action, so we're gonna go and do that. I've turned the music down, because, unfortunately, my channel keeps getting flagged for copyrights, because the music is apparently copyrighted. Which, is annoying, because the music is good. Oop, hold on. Something was going on there. Can I, click that again? Yes. The damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Yeah, indeed. That is, pretty big damage. Actually, we haven't gone down here. Let's quickly go down here. This is interesting. An ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. That might be why it's not pumping water anymore, but maybe the tree is, oh, we have been here. Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off. So why would there be tire tracks on the roof? That's, a little weird. What's down here, actually? There's gonna be, someone. Did we talk to you? There's at least a box here. What kind of
There are
box is
clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Browse through
You
the
find
box.
your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Sounds like,
Economical, but
Great
also
stuff.
trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
find something that's worth salvaging from that pile of rags. Let's give it a try.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces.
All in different typefaces, so it's a little bit concerning. If you're gonna be writing up a bunch of stuff, keep your typefaces the same. Do not use more than 2 typefaces, or, you're just gonna seem chaotic.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
1 composure, -1 shivers. Nah. If it was a pure bonus, I would
You
say...
see 2 lowly, defeated speakers. Thralls. Slaves, basically. Perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers.
Okay.
Ultra series.
So the foul in the pants were the ones that Kuno wanted to sell us for, what was it, like 5,000? Something ridiculous.
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Let's
A
inspect
pair
the
of
sneakers.
found ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple.
Impossibly.
A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole.
Interesting.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super air, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
We could pay off our debts, or we could buy really fancy sneakers.
Only? That's madness.
Rhetoric. Okay, so it's probably these are overpriced here. Let's inspect the speakers at the
These
very
once
least.
respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable found ultras atop them.
You could just say the sneakers are sitting on top of the speakers, which is funny in the rhyme, of course. But you have to go and say these once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop. It's like... the writing is excessive in a great way.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
What about the speakers, though? Doesn't anybody want those speakers?
These, officer? These speakers are Samaran garbage. I'm ashamed to even use them for props. Don't waste your time on them.
Samaran garbage. What's up with the Samaran?
Samaran trash. That sounds like they're from the Samaran People's Republic, produced under the dictatorship of the proletariat.
I'm just gonna leave. I don't want to buy anything. I have to pay off debts. I'm going to be honorable. What does it say here? There we go. A helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Okay. We do have some more, we have another lorry here. We have a entrance, presumably, to the sewer. Hot air rises from the sewer. Sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. Why would that be strangely comforting? I'm not sure I like that being strangely comforting. Keep looking around. Maybe we'll find something, you know? You never know. I have my tools equipped to pry things open. Oh, look at that. We got fingerless gloves. Hell yeah. I do love fingerless gloves. So we can either have the +1 interfacing or +1 electrochemistry. We have encountered quite a few electrochemistry tests. However, yellow gardening gloves. I'll equip the fingerless gloves for now. So that's going to be physique. So that should bring that to 5 even. Okay, so we'll actually have good electrochemistry. Or what does it say about this door? Roy's Pawn Shop. Fast cash for faster times. My God. And then we've got something there. I guess this is where we can sell things. What have we here? Nosafed. +1 health. Alright. Yeah, in case we lose health. We haven't really encountered much in the health and, is that stress? Morale. Water lock out of order until Wednesday, 7:15 a.m. Alright, and who's this guy?
G'day to you, officers.
You got a knife? Alright.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them. His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
You know what caused this wreckage? Point at the smashed billboard in the canal.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh?
Did somebody try
Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal.
So, there was talk about the tire tracks on the roof. Did somebody try and, like, drive a fucking car up onto the roof and onto the billboard and then crashed and fell into the water and died?
The words, daredevil driver, sound ominous to you.
Yeah.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
Interesting. I do love bizarro churches with wrong congregations. Always a good setup for a story.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Alright. I don't think I want any of that salami. Right, bye. Good talk. Can we, look down there? Butter sign down. Yeah, okay, so this is the, Oh, can we walk across this?
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal.
I think we can.
2 ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted.
Alright, so the Samaran are blonde? Or is he blonde because it's associated with butter, and butter is white? So yeah, there's the other guy. This is the billboard sign. I think it was somebody trying to jump the lock rather than somebody trying to run across the billboard, but they took out the billboard. I'm gonna have a quick look. First off, what is Samaran butter?
Whatever it is, The boy on the billboard seems very happy about it.
Thank you, perception.
Goat milk butter.
Oh.
The Samaran terrain makes it easier to raise goats than cows, and the local goat farmers produce high-quality meat and dairy staples that add variety to other nations' diets.
Cool.
It's an acquired taste.
All right. Let's attempt to reconstruct what happened here.
Judging by the size of the impact and the parallel lines of burnt rubber, the cause was probably a motor vehicle.
Okay. Let's look at the roof of the shack.
The black marks on the roof indicate that the vehicle vaulted from the crater to the roof of the shack.
Look at the sloping metal roof panel.
The panel served as a takeoff ramp.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess this, just from some context clues, that's pretty cool. Look at the broken posts.
The vehicle soared through the air, hitting the billboard and upsetting the posts. Then it continued its flight, taking the billboard with it.
Look at the sign.
The sign broke the vehicle's fall into the canal.
Interesting.
The Samaran butter billboard still looks freshly painted, suggesting it took the plunge recently.
All right. How recently?
Within the past 72 hours.
Okay. So two theories are popping up into my head right now. One is that this has something to do with the murder. That somebody needed to make a quick getaway, though that does seem unlikely considering a lot of people were involved because it was a lynching, and I don't know who they would need to be getting away from. The other theory, which I think might be more likely, and I base this off of the observation that Kim has a motor carriage, and we do not. That observation is that we attempted to do this. Yeah. Look at the opposite bank. Actually, let's look at the crater first. That's the first part. I should have started with the crater, I think.
Side slip marks indicated that the vehicle was traveling up the crater at 35 kilometers an hour.
Which I guess is a lot. Maybe not. Look at the opposite bank. I mean, it's not a lot now. That's actually very slow. But maybe for these vehicles, it's a lot. Look at the opposite bank.
Still speeding, the vehicle made a loop and vanished into the fog along the coast.
Okay, so they actually made the jump. What mad lads. What was the model of this phantom vehicle?
There are two good candidates, the Caprice 40 and the Linear G22.
Why the Capri 40?
It's about the right size, and the tire marks look like they came from the skinny tires frequently found on that motor carriage.
All right.
The Caprice 40 is a very popular model, with bank clerks, topping pie delivery drivers, secondary school teachers, cops, strippers dressed as cops, undressed strippers.
Thank you, Encyclopedia. Yeah, cops, huh? Why the Linnea G22?
Very sturdy but light motor carriage. More likely than most to survive that jump.
Okay.
The Linear G22 is not a particularly popular model due to its peculiar proportions, which the manufacturer's design team probably thought about for too long.
Okay. What now?
You'd have to follow the tracks to be sure.
Okay.
The lieutenant looks on, waiting for you to wrap up your analysis.
Okay.
Any theories about what happened here?
With some top shelf shenanigans. I want to meet the driver and shake his hand.
What kind of car do you think it was?
So, this gave more specifics. I'm going to go with this one. I think it was a Capri 40.
That's quite likely, from what I can tell.
I have some ideas about who it might have been.
Oh.
It had to be someone really cool and courageous.
I suppose that narrows it down somewhat. Fortunately, we are not traffic cops. Should we get back to the murder?
Jacob Irwa known? Huh? I don't know what that means. I don't know who Jacob Irwa is. Let's try it. Let's try to come up with a convincing explanation for the driver's actions. This ought to be funny.
You've thought of a very touching story. It's shit, though.
That's okay. I love shit stories.
Well, you're in luck then.
See, Kim, what happened here is the driver was a man whose wife was about to give birth.
Yes, this is good. This is very
You
good.
just said it was shit. He was out drinking with his pals when he got the news, and flushed with paternal pride, he got into his Capri at once and raced to the clinic.
Yes, yes, that could very well have been it. Now let's move on. We're not traffic cops.
Okay. Yeah. On second thought, maybe this doesn't really warrant an investigation. I'm with Kim on this one. Ooh, what is this? We have a thing here.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Can the crashed salmon and butter sign withstand the power of the water lock? Let's pull the lever.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens.
Push it harder.
Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation.
Release the lever.
A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal. Some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Yeah, alright. Functionality restored on Wednesday morning. Or, Kim, how fast can your car go? Sorry, I won't ask him that. That would be, that might be problematic. Okay. Well, that was, entertaining. We're not gonna bother this guy anymore. Was there anything back here? I don't know if, like, there's some sort of perception thing that if you go to an area, you're more likely to spot things that are in it, or if it's just automatically always available. I say available, I mean, like, visible. Anyways, lorry drivers. What was your name? You were pretty chill, though. See if you know anything about the drug trade.
What's on your mind?
This is still locked with the empathy. You seem like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know?
You do seem like somebody that has done some.
But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
I'm gonna be straight with this guy. Actually, I'm not gonna be straight with this guy. I don't think that's a good call. Like, I trust him. I don't think he's the one, but that kind of makes me suspect he's probably the one that knows something. I need to get high. I'm looking for a dealer.
Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me?
No.
Entrapment is a practice whereby an officer of the law induces a person to commit a criminal offense that the person would have otherwise been unlikely to commit, usually through some trickery, persuasion, or fraud.
I mean, if he tells me who the dealer is, I'm not going to get him in trouble. Sure, alright. I'm going to, fuck. It makes it a little suspicious, though, that he immediately assumes entrapment. But then again, I think he's relatively smart. So he might just be watching his own... Alright, I'm going to be straight with him. I'm going to be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal B.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Who do you think could be conducting the drug trade then?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
Okay.
We wouldn't say he's lying, sire.
What does that mean? It feels like there should be a but here, but maybe it just means we don't detect him lying, and it is on a success. We wouldn't say he's lying. Okay, alright, that's all for now. I'm gonna assume he's legit. And I do kind of want to blame the racist one. I know maybe it wasn't him, but who was this again? Did
The
we talk
woman
to you? Yeah, we
still
did.
has her eyes fixed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about her right now. We might come back to her if nobody else talks, because maybe she's seen something, and if we can somehow get her attention, that might be good. So these guys... Anybody... I'll go this way. We'll talk to the racist lorry driver. Then we might go in there. Maybe there's a lorry driver in there.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
We did not make friends with this guy.
You could push him by asking him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching.
Oh. Maybe maybe he's, Oh, yeah. Okay, I didn't even put that together. Found this mug in the trash. Show it to the man. Yours?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
Is it yours?
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
Alright.
He doesn't live in Martinez.
Yeah. Let me see the soles of your boots.
Been admiring the stompers, Hunt? Sure, I can demonstrate them.
Look at the sole.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern.
Interesting. That is... What's up with your soles?
It's Revachol.
Where did you get boots like that?
Custom made. Cost me a pretty penny.
He rubs the back of his balding head. But why?
You'll see when the time comes, officer. True patriots carry Revachol in their very souls.
Okay.
Technically, you're stomping on Revachol every step you take.
I know you people don't understand poetry.
You're a lorry man, right? What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
He takes a long drag on his cigarette. Mm-hmm.
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector.
Right.
They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
Uh-huh. So, yeah. Listen, I agree. It's our responsibility to keep this poison off the streets of Revachol, right?
He eyes you warily, unsure how to respond. This goes on for about 2 seconds. Then,
I don't know shit, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Why are you hanging around here? Most other camionneurs have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
On my ass like ass cancer.
there was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
I did see one lorry with the trailer doors open on my way here. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some Kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Bad for him, I guess.
It's a fucking travesty, is what it is.
If it's not you, then who's running drugs through Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
And who's that?
He's a Samaran guy who likes to pretend he's some kind of businessman. Really, he's just selling his employer stuff. Stuff he stole after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry.
Where do I find it?
Just follow the smell. It smells like apricot and oil when you're nearby.
The lorryman lets out a raspy croak at his own sense of humor.
Yes. Where is he?
Yeah.
Looks like I offended your partner there. Too bad. Sealang's usually a little bit south of here,
I think
near
he's...
the canal. You can't miss him. Just watch yourselves.
Okay, we
His
already talked
tribe
to him.
are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, all right. 100%.
Okay. I, first off, I'm not taking his reasoning seriously, however...
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to
Exactly.
say.
Guess we need to pay Sealang a visit, then.
Guess so.
We're done for now. Before we do that, I think I do want to quickly look in this shop and see what this is. It's like a botany. Yellow roses, dozens of them. Tulips, too. A melancholy pop song plays on the radio.
The tear machine stands in the corner.
Ah.
A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Insert your
Your
bottles.
bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Awesome.
Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy more alcohol. Enter the endless cycle of consumption.
No, we're gonna try and get him off of the alcohol, I think.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Alright.
Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Interesting.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Okay, you sound very, British. Okay, so that gives +3 health. That gives +1 health, 1 morale, and that's gonna give +3 morale. Alright. What do these products do?
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Duramine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is... I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising.
Alright. Some sort of hybrid antidepressant and painkiller, maybe? I don't know. Thank you for explaining, miss.
Uh-huh.
Who's Saint Baptiste?
Saint Baptiste. You know, the pharmaceuticals company. Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. The one that sells meds out of Saint Baptiste. That one. There.
Thank you.
She is right. Saint Baptiste, the company, derives its name from Saint Baptiste, the city. Itself so named because that's what it is. A rare case where that really is the full etymological history. As far as almost anyone knows.
Alright. That's enough. What do we got here?
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
Fritta. Okay. Good to know how that's pronounced. And then we got what up here?
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles lined the shop wall, inviting you closer. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
This is not a good place for a recovering addict.
Guess not, no.
She looks at the wall of goods behind her, then adjusts her hat.
Good thing you're an unrecovering alcoholic then.
Fuck you, electrochemistry.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
No, never heard of that.
Know this, you will never finish your alcohol quest if you don't buy beautiful alcohol.
So are these like permanent effects? Or, I'm not sure. What about, do I want to ask under-the-counter vices? You know what, please tell me more about these products.
The Pale Age vodka is special, I guess. It's stored in pale for a couple of years, which makes it super expensive and super strong.
What is pale?
You know.
Thank you. Very, very fucking handy. I was like, oh, we're finally gonna get an answer on what the pale is. Great.
Don't worry your pretty little head about it. Let's concentrate on what's important here.
Thanks for your answer.
Sure. So, are you going to buy anything, or...
Do you sell any under-the-counter vices?
No. Frick only sells legal drugs, like the law says.
Alright. Ooh, are those monies? Free monies just for me that fell out of somebody's pocket? Oh, yeah. Take all. Hell yeah. 0.26 real. So, I'm gonna talk to Call Me Mañana again and see if he knows anything about the drug trade coming through here.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
He doesn't know shit. Alright. Can't even ask him. Then, let's get out of here. What about this guy? You know anything about the drugs?
Right to work! Right to work!
No. You're not gonna let me into the harbor. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, 60 real. 0.60 real. Sorry. Slight difference. Those decimal points, they'll get you. Wow. Maybe we can pay off our debt. That'd be pretty good. Would be our good deed for the century. Don't have to worry about doing any more of those. Maybe you know something, actually.
Hello again, officer.
No, but you were a little suspicious about something. I mean, you were very nice, but nice people can be suspicious, too. Who's that guy? I don't know. Let's quickly talk to, let's just pay our debt off before we do something with our money. So, about that money I owe.
Yes, have you got it?
Yeah, I got your money.
Well?
Here it is. Sorry for the trouble.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered.
I'm gonna be nice. Okay, 70 experience. Holy shit, you actually get quite a lot for that.
It's good you paid before 9 p.m., or your door would have been locked electronically.
Yeah, that's good. He taps his foot against a metal box installed in the back of the bar counter.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
Alright.
I'll take a room here too.
He opens his wallet.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Nope, that's all. Okay. We leveled up. That's good. And we're already like, oh shit, I accidentally just, no, so we can revert. Alright. Let's see here. What do I want to level up? So, somebody posted in a comment that once you start getting to a certain threshold, the skills will start chiming in. So we've been getting Inland Empire Encyclopedia has been chiming in. Electrochemistry has been chiming in. So I think the threshold is 4. So trying to get as many skills to 4 as possible is probably a good call. Having some sort of good physical... Actually, I should probably get perception higher. Shit. That seems like it would be pretty good. I'm gonna increase my perception. Let's get that up to 4. I want to try and get as many things to 4 as possible. I'm going to try and make a broad build here. We can't increase these in any way, right? Okay, so that just does that. No. Yeah, we'll level up perception there. Oh yeah, another commenter said I could actually take the map from the other store we were at. What was back here?
You see a heavy steel door with a The door does not.
Okay. Just wanted to try. Oh, what was this? Didn't notice that. Inside you catch a glimpse of Union paraphernalia, a strike poster, some red pennants. Alright. And you were all about money, you know. Yep. Okay, let's talk to the guy that we already talked to, actually. What does this say? The street sign reads, "Fuck the police." Alright. Well, that's something.
You see a Cimarron street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
I wonder if that's his actual name or just what the guy calls him.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer. You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang.
Whether I'm cool is unimportant. I have police questions for you.
You're right, officer. 100%. No playing around then. Strictly business. Maybe I can interest you in some premium menswear instead.
Mm-hmm. Where are you from, Sileng?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
Mm-hmm.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Cimarron Isola.
So, Apricot Suzerainty, is that like a play on Banana Republic? Something like that? I don't know. You're from the Apricot Suzerainty, right?
Seaguy, Apricot Suzerainty. It's all the same to me. It's all cool. I'm interested in sales. Go ahead, let's make one. Super high quality, friendly prices.
So, Sileng, what's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
I'm super into drugs.
That's very cool.
I'm gonna try
A
entrapment.
lot of the coolest detectives do drugs. Sadly, I don't have any drugs on sale. Or at my home, or on my person.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, it appears to be true.
Okay.
No drugs in sight. Not in the box of sunglasses or under the speakers.
We're looking for a lorry driver who is transporting drugs out of the harbor. He or she is in this traffic jam.
That's even cooler. You investigating that and all. But, I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
A blatant lie, sire. Yet he tells it with such conviction. We'd believe him if we didn't know better.
But you are a lorryman. Another driver has identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
That may well be true, but you might still be smuggling drugs.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm...
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
So you forgot to tell me.
Exactly. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
Stop squirming. Or we can probably get him on this one. Stilang, my source tells me you're the one transporting drugs for the Union.
No! That's insane! It's the fat hater. He's been eyeing me for a week and he sent you here. Maybe he's the one, huh? Have you thought about that?
I have. Stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation at the harbor?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd? You know, the drug crowd?
Okay. If you don't know, then I'll tell your employer you've been selling his stuff.
No use. He's not telling us. He's too afraid. We need to take him to my station and ask him there. After we've called his boss.
Oh, Kim's playing along.
Okay, look. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up.
Here we go. There's a tiny bit of truth on the table. Zoom in on it.
If you don't want to get into this mess, you have to give us a reason to move on.
It's a she, okay?
Oh.
The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Pale driver. Huh. Interesting. Who are these other drivers who talk?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Is the lady driver the old woman back there? Point to the pale driver, dazed out. Or dazed out? Strange?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
It could be. She was strange.
Alright. Okay. We're cool now.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it.
I'll look around. Thanks. I'm not gonna try and bum money off of him. I have some integrity. We're gonna ask about the pale driver.
Hello again, my man. What's on your mind?
I heard that one of the drivers is a woman, but I don't think she's here. Do you know this lady driver?
I don't want to talk about that.
Okay, he does know. Why? Do you know something? What is it?
Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
Okay. Interesting. I'm not going to call him out on it further. Who is this person? What's her name?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret. From me, too. Now I see why.
Who is she to you?
A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
What does she look like?
A youngish woman.
Okay.
Gruff, but in a cool way.
Gruff, but in a cool way. Youngish woman. Have we seen anybody like that? Definitely not the pale driver.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Dyed. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Then she may have dyed it again.
Okay. When did she leave?
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
You know what? If she, just points us to somebody higher up in the chain, I'm entirely willing to let the middleman go.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you.
You said she's troubled. How?
She's got the darkness in her.
Okay.
That young person's darkness when you think it's all over.
Oh.
And you're looking for a way out.
Okay.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
I was told everyone's afraid of her. You're not?
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Okay.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
Hold on, her mind?
The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her.
When she left, did she leave her lorry behind?
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one. The grey-haired woman. Maybe she knows something.
Okay.
Push Tommy, and it will break his heart. And his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals. Now is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that info, son.
I'm not gonna force him. Fine. I'll drop the matter for now.
Thank you, friend.
Okay.
Wow, this makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again. Would help with my rhymes, too.
Maybe. That's all for now. Okay. In any case, I'm glad we talked to him about her, because if there is some sort of confrontation, I'm going to try and go easy on her. Alright.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
I know you've been giving me the runaround. Fess up, where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
First, you knew Sealang didn't do it.
He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another lorryman's job.
Oh yeah, another
He
lorryman's
should
job.
be thankful for the tip.
God, I want to punch him.
He's been expecting this. He's really puffed himself up.
And why are you smirking?
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
So who does? You?
No. He means la puta madre.
A legendary, and not in a good way, crime boss from Jamrock. Controls what is probably the most powerful organized crime outfit in Revachol West.
Okay.
Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
Okay.
Yeah, him.
Cross your arms and nod.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
That's probably what she was.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
Oh, he's...
The lieutenant adopts a rodentine quality. Be cool, sire. He's getting into this.
Say nothing.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is.
He's surprisingly good at this. Not bad at all. Look at him lurching.
It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
You've seen the corpse in the yard, yes? You took a peek. I know you did. Does it look like his friends protected him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
He tries to light a fresh cigarette, but his hands are shaking now. The sentence simply ends.
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I've softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job.
Oof. We don't have a super good chance at Half-Life. Half-Light. Make him tell you what he knows. Come on!
The main thing is to not overdo it, even when you're trying to scare someone. The most important thing is, how does it look on your resume?
Why don't you and me step outside for a little talk? Aren't we outside?
What? What do you think we're doing right now, runt? We're outside, talking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was stupid. Damn it, I meant... Want to find someplace private to... No. Shh.
There's some kind of homo thing?
Maybe that'll fucking scare him properly. Yeah, maybe it is.
Okay, that's enough, detective. That's enough. Let's just go and ask Tommy, alright? We are wasting our time here.
Oh no, we locked it. Should have asked something else. Alright. I didn't realize. Okay, so now I know that some of our questions that we can ask are going to be actively sabotaging what we're trying to accomplish. So, do need to pay attention to that. I thought, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you get those types of conversation pieces in other games that don't necessarily pay as much attention to detail. And you just pick them. Because they're good for the situation. And that one felt, on average, the best like the situation. Or for the situation, however. Yeah. This game does pay attention to details, so I will now do that from now on. Most unfortunate. Nevertheless, funny. So we're going to talk to the Pale Driver. I'm going to try and get some, try to get her attention. Otherwise, we're going to have to, where's Tommy? Which would suck. Maybe she'll have something to say here.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands.
Snap
in
your
the
fingers
background.
in front of her face.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Snap your fingers twice.
Where am I? Who are you?
Huh. Like a magician recalling a subject from hypnosis, you've jolted her back to reality. I was actually hoping you could tell me that.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
In the 50s? Wait, what's so bad about the 50s?
The men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber?
Let me tell you, lady, it's gonna get a lot worse. Where else would you be then?
Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with the young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerro. Until you came along, that is.
Who's Gabriel Buenguerro?
This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
She shows you the photograph in the lavish amber frame.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
Right.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all his lines.
She leans back, savoring the world she's conjured up. So I take it you were in Mesque when you were young?
Someone was.
She nods as though her meaning were perfectly clear. Interesting. Someone. These not your memories?
They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not?
Okay.
They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
Interesting. Sorry to interrupt your dreaming, ma'am.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Lawman. It was early spring, and the mine behind the Black Sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Her eyes narrow, and she appears to take your measure.
While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Methk, it was a golden age.
Methk. Okay.
The Republic of Mesk is a massive confederation on the Isola of Muindi, the world's largest state by territory. It's a petrostate, a constitutional monarchy, and, as of recently, an outcast due to its tilt to the far right.
So, this is kind of your stand-in for Spain, judging by the naming conventions. And, yeah, not petrostate. Spain was a constitutional monarchy. Was it, actually? Not sure. We shouldn't necessarily try and find a one-to-one thing. But the shift to the far right, that definitely happened in Spain. Not right now, but in the past. Right. I have some other questions for you. Police questions.
Why not, Herife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
She settles back against the railing of her motor lorry. Behind her, pictures or mountains of memorabilia, photos, and knickknacks line the dashboard.
There's something off about this woman.
Yeah.
Tell her to show you the soles of her boots. Maybe she was at the hanging somehow.
Show me the soles of your boots.
Now what do you want with an old woman's boots, Sheriff?
It's for important police business, ma'am.
I'm starting to think you should let me get back to Gabriel Buenguerro. You are no Gabriel.
Nope.
She's wearing sturdy worker's boots made of black leather. Buckles run across. The sole is also made of leather.
Wasn't there a thinner woman's boots?
Just
the other
before
one, please?
Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro.
Franco.
Now, there was a real man.
There's no aberration in the pattern you can see. She puts her foot down.
Moreover, the boots were size 37. Tiny. There are too many discrepancies in all this.
Okay.
Another discrepancy, although not boot-related, is the coronation of His Innocence, Franco Negro, which happened 500 years ago.
Okay. Wait. What do you mean it was the coronation of Franco Negro?
It was. And then it was no more. And I was no longer holding my father's hand. He was no longer descending the stairs in Ryle. The crowd had gone silent.
She's like stuck in a different time.
Perhaps it was another Herife who came and woke me up, looking at my boots, asking questions. Or perhaps it was one of the others in this carnival. I don't remember.
As she says carnival, She gestures to the empty square with the statue and the machines.
She's not Odd Soul. These are not the boots that made the prince.
I could have told you that from just looking at them. Her size is 37.
Okay.
The feet of a little girl, they fit well on the pedals.
What are you hauling?
Diamonds.
Diamonds? Really?
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
Yeah, a bit. Alright, but what are you really hauling?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
You don't even know what you're hauling in your own lorry.
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
Wait, you get high off driving a lorry?
Oh, it's so much more than a high where I go, Heritor. It's low. I go to the bottom.
She closes her eyes in reverie.
Yeah, it's definitely some kick. Some terrible kick in the dark. A sleep kick. Perhaps you can find out later.
I don't know what to make of that. What if the cargo is contraband?
Then it's contraband, Lowman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
Bad Hand, Hermenegildos' bad hand, strangled 300 people. What can I say? Some people just really like strangling people.
Okay. I still don't really understand this whole boyadero thing.
Of course not. To truly understand the boyadero, you need to listen to on the Western Plain.
Alright.
A boyadero, boya for short, is a cow herder from upstream Magritte, the great steppes of northern Mesk. He is a rugged individualist and explorer.
Okay. I was kind of expecting it to be something like that. It sounds similar to a word that also evokes the same meaning. I don't remember the word, though. Okay, what's that?
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
I'm guessing that doesn't happen.
Of course not. The boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man. One night, as he and his beloved are out walking along the river Magritte, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
In the background, you can hear the orchestra swell as the screen fills with the maiden's imploring eyes.
I think I see where this is going.
So the boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Magritte. Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him.
I could have just, I don't know, broken up with her or something. Not solemnly. A beautiful song.
The most beautiful. A true boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a boyadero.
I just said that because I'm trying to posy up, see if she's going to give me some information. Before I came, you seemed away.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
So he doesn't think she's the lady driver?
You hear that, Lowman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Wait, why is that, Lieutenant?
Nothing. I just don't think she's connected to anything.
He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in something here. Something unconnected to the case. But connected to this woman tuning out like that.
Should you drive a lorry if you get like that?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best camioners around. I drive routes no one else will.
Interesting. What
The
routes?
Monozov's Land, Udajnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain,
She nods and closes her eyes again, letting her mind
the
submerge.
Transcatalia Magistral, U for 1A, Adestradas du Mirador, all the good ones, the deep trenches, where the bluebirds fly.
Interesting. No. Cool. Ride until you're dust, sister.
Irmão, I already am dust.
You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare.
The adversary?
Yes. There is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
It's like... okay.
Those epithets are familiar somehow. The great adversary. The great unrest. I don't like the sound of any of that. Sounds like a horrible drug. The worst one of them all.
Where could I get my hands on an experience like that?
If you don't know,
She flicks her wrist in a gesture of casual dismissal.
Maybe if she thought you're corrupt.
I wanted to ask if you'd be interested in smuggling some drugs.
why would I want to do that?
I don't know, the thrill of the criminal lifestyle?
Lowman, what in the name of God are you talking about?
Okay, let me put this another way. Are you smuggling drugs to Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
You said earlier you don't know what cargo you're hauling. Could it be drugs?
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grat on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grat, Lowman?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
It's diamonds, Lowman, obviously.
If you had to guess, who do you think is smuggling drugs around here?
Easy. He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet.
Okay.
Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
Okay, if you're not involved with the drug trafficking, then why are you still waiting here?
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
Okay.
I think we're done here, no?
Alright. We know she's not the lady driver. Thanks.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
Okay, we gotta talk to, we gotta talk to our buddy. Tommy. Was it? Was his name Tommy? So we have lost, some morale. We could take something for that, but I think I'll hold off. Maybe.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
Changing my mind about your friend, the lady driver.
What? But I told you she's my friend. Please don't make me give her up, detective. Get someone else. There's a ton of drivers here.
I don't think there's anybody else. There's 3 drivers here. Maybe there's other people.
Thank you, friend.
I'm gonna keep asking around. Maybe there's somebody else that knows something about a lady driver.
I can't believe it's snowing again.
The young woman watches the snow falling and sighs. Yeah, it is snowing
It felt
now.
like springtime just a few days ago.
What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
This street sign says fuck the police.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
It's alright. I didn't mean to startle you.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. Maybe we can also find this person without... Oh, hold on, what's this? Huh.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Look in the window.
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What kind of stickers and
The
insignia?
driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia.
Okay.
Proclamations
I know which one that is.
about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels. A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crowned with wavy rays.
What about the back seat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
You think this lorry belongs to our tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
Alright. Well, we can't do anything further about it, unfortunately. I really want to push as the last resort, but I'm afraid because I fucked up with the racist driver, I may have to. We can't do anything with her lorry? I don't think so. I don't think we're getting anything further out of her. It was an interesting conversation, though. Very odd. Okay, what do we have here? Ruins full of snow. No one lives here anymore. Alright. So all we know is that she left, and she had dyed hair. Let's ask Call Me Mañana one more time. Check to see if we can ask him, I should
Hold
say.
on, Wandering Man.
No.
How can I help you?
Okay, is there anything further that we can do up here? We could theoretically go inside, right? Hermetically sealed, locked by electronic means. There's no lockpicking or door kicking this one. Okay. Can't get up there either, even though there's things, of course, to do. I don't think we want to confront the big boy. That might end badly. Because I wonder if you can move to the next stage in this investigation without necessarily getting the information properly. I'll ask her. Maybe she's seen something. She's right out here. Does she have dyed hair? No. I mean, could be.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something.
What's that magazine she's reading?
Yeah, sorry for accidentally clicking here. Before we go on, what is this Frit?
I don't know. Frit?
She shrugs. And what is Frit?
A 7 to 11 grocery store.
Why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
I like her.
The story goes that normal Fritta, with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
Great. What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
She looks at the cover, posting a colorful photo of 2 girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
God. Forget all about all that. What is this fashion police feature? Point at the cover.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Who's the numero uno guy in there right now? Does he look like this? Point at yourself.
Um...
Her lazy eyes scan up and down your body, assessing the situation.
No, I don't think so.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
She puts down the magazine. Does Frit have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling in Rags?
A warehouse? I don't know. maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
Come on, give me something to work with here.
She looks up from under her brow.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Okay. She turns back to her magazine without waiting for you to respond. Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Do you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really. Does that mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
How long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
She scratches her nose. Thank you for your help.
Uh-huh.
Can you tell me anything about this reality we're in? I don't think this is the best question to ask her, but I think it'll be funny.
Reality? You mean, what reality? Economic reality, or...?
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question?
Yes, tell me about the economic reality.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15.
15 is an excellent time to learn about the economic reality.
Yeah, that's why I'm working my arse off in Frit. So I guess, like, that's economic.
What about the physical reality,
I
then?
don't know. What about it?
Where are we?
We're in Frit
No, I meant, where are we on a larger scale?
as mankind, or as a nation, or...
What will her essay prompt be?
As a mankind.
in a good place.
She rubs her face, thinking.
I mean, science is doing great, and this radio computer thing seems to be kinda big. I don't know.
She shrugs and then folds her magazine back. What time is it?
I don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work.
What is the revolution?
When ordinary people take over the government and demand democracy.
What about the one here? We had here in Revachol.
Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history, I mean.
Coalition, what's that? Someone told me there is one.
Our government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
Alright, I won't bother you with this nonsense anymore.
Cool.
We did get XP. So we are rewarded for bombarding people with ridiculous questions, which is great. Can we attempt this again? We could always
Looking
check.
for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Oh, we can do it again. Make him tell you what he knows.
Failing the last time was so demoralizing and puzzling that you just can't work up the rage anymore.
Okay. We already asked you about the lady driver. We could go back into the whirling in rags. What's this? I don't think we can get in there, right? It's definitely locked. What does this say?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Empty card.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
He takes a step back, inspecting the other names. Main hall building B, whirling in rags.
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
I wonder if any of these people want to talk to us. Let's go through them. Main hall building A.
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell.
Then a woman
Then
picks up the
a
receiver.
woman picks up the receiver.
Of course, it's talking.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
It's Plaisance, and she thinks I'm Kuno.
She thinks you're the gremlin child. What would he say to this?
Can we try? What do I do here? I don't really have anything important here, but maybe we could get more information on Kuno, which could lead us to make friends with him. In our journal, it does say we should try and get close to him, at least understand him. Plaisance, it's me. Please open the door. I'm trying to get in.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were...
There's a spot of static that overrides her words.
But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Andrew Orlando Hare, SCA?
You ring the doorbell, but no one answers.
Okay.
What an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair.
Andrew Orlando Hare, SCA, why? Artemitep's boxing for young athletes in gym.
All you hear is static, but no one answers the call.
24th window.
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens.
Emma's fashion atelier.
You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence. No one answers the call.
Fabrin's taxi. The rest has been burned off.
Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore.
Slipstream SCA.
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything. You can almost hear them breathe.
Interesting. Hello? Is anyone there?
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric.
This is a woman's voice crackling and fragile through the static.
Have you come to place an order?
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. A receiver must not be working properly.
Hold on. Tricentennial Electrics. I thought I was calling Slipstream SCA.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Sorry?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice here.
I knew pressing random buttons would get us somewhere. I don't know where it is or what it's going to amount to, but this is at the very least interesting.
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster. Who cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with it. No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Yeah, it's me. Here I am again, crawling back into your life.
Michelle, just please.
She stops and you hear her breathe heavily, her breath distorted by ancient static. This is very odd. Is this the ghost?
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Hold on, tell me what's going on. What did I do?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
Forget about what?
She sounds like she's about to cry.
Hello?
She doesn't answer.
You said it was nice. What's so nice about forgetting?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
What just happened?
Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
Alright, it's a goodbye then. Hang up the call.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
Fortress Accident SCA.
Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident.
Revachol Ice City.
Silence. No one answers the doorbell.
East Delta Pinball.
Silence. No one answers your call.
It's cool that there's a different line for every single one. We'll try this another time. That was weird. White Morning. Thought complete. The little guy gets smaller and smaller as you rise above the dollhouse world. You see him out in the snow, on the streets, in the shop on the corner, and finally in a matchbox house. Sitting by the window, white flowers on the windowsill. You can smell them from up here. It's awful. A white morning. A modern death. Divorce. Or something similar. All you can do is put more distance between you and him. Make him smaller. Make him less you. You can zoom out farther. Interesting. Okay, it's cool that these things, like... Okay, I can't zoom because I don't have a fucking scroller on my mouse. I need to get a new mouse. But, sure, why not? Let's give it a try. What does this mean? What's going on here? Internalize. Okay, Jamai Vu, derealization, Revachol, Special Administrative Region, Le Caillou, the Insulindian Ocean Coalition Government Insulindian Mission Command. Name after name, and none of them is familiar. They seem real, but something is wrong. You feel like a kid looking at stickers on the fridge. Truvant, the Apricot Company, World Games 34. You can almost see your hand reaching out for them. Scratch at the corners. See if they peel loose. This feels like the most important of all the thoughts. The one you must try to complete. Well, let's internalize it then. So, do we have to pick one? I don't understand how this works. Can we move them? We have to unlock these. Okay. Then we also have the 15th Indo tribe. Right. We heard about that. Wild Pines, Feld, Capri. Yeah, Capri is one of the, Oh, Tricentennial is the electronics. Capri is the car manufacturers. Villiers, La Salle. Names of the Revacholian Indo tribes spring into your head, set loose at the mention of Wild Pines. Royal Monopolies, octopuses, and swordfish, most of them gone now. YBP, Expander, Saint Baptiste. Okay, Saint Baptiste again. It's the pharmaceutical one. Brightest Star, LUM, Resplendent, East Insulindic, Welter, and El Cassette. But isn't one missing? Wait, no, there were only 14. Then why do you feel like there was a 15th Indo tribe? So there's like a 15th corporation missing. How do I unlock this? Unlock a new slot to research the thought. So you can stop them. And the solution... I don't know what the solution is. Ah, this was the White Morning. And we've reached the solution, have we? I'm not sure how this works. This one we also have the solution. We're not getting any bonuses from thoughts at the moment. Also, I was able to get this. I don't know what does this, like, energy beam here mean? I don't know what the thought cabinet. I don't know how this works. Okay. I don't know if we're going to be able to find anything about the lady driver, aside from forcing Tommy. What about Kuno? Maybe Kuno knows the lady driver.
Fuck, does Kuno care?
Alright.
Kuno doesn't...
Kuno doesn't fucking care. What are you?
I'll die before I squeak.
Alright. There was one other thing. So, we have the crowbar. Can we use the crowbar
An
here?
inconspicuous pile of the roofing material.
We can try this
Eternite.
again. Yeah. Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material?
Because it's nice and orderly.
Damn it.
Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes. It reveals no secrets at this time.
Okay. There's nothing further that we can do there. These... We can't get in here, can we? Okay. There's like all kinds of stuff going on over there. I want to be able to get through this, but we can't do anything directly with the corpse, right? Why did
There
it
he
turn
still
him?
is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell.
Emitting it is all it does now. Yeah, we're not going to mess with that at the moment. And this?
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Oh, why am I looking at this?
Cop habit. You look at everything. This isn't case-related, you think.
What kind of vehicle drove through here?
Hard to say. Your vision is blurred, and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover.
Alright, well, let's try and reconstruct the movement here.
No.
Damn.
These tracks are
Failed a lot
not
of tests.
interesting at all. Let the street sweeper just sweep them away.
I hope there being snow doesn't mess with that.
The lights are so pretty when it gets dark.
Okay, I'll see you around, Annette. I'm gonna ask her. See if there's anything new
Hello
we can
again,
try.
esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
So, all I know now is that we need to do something with the map up here. Because of a comment told me I need to do something.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Storekeep, can I buy these maps?
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
Why is the map of Martinez so cheap?
That old thing. It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be.
Okay.
From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue,
okay.
set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps.
What happened then?
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business.
Indeed. Well, I want to buy it anyways.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
Okay, we have ourselves a map. Could try and steal the other ones, but I'm not good at that. And anyways, I feel like she would just take it out on Annette. No, she probably wouldn't, but Annette relies on her livelihood, and while I don't particularly care about her playsons, I don't want anything bad to happen to Annette. Better watch your mouth around me, boy. Okay. I'm running out of options.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Look inside.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk, written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Huh? Who knows?
That's Kuno on the lens.
Shift your focus
Under
to the
the
background.
graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. You know this to be the star of Pericarnassus, or the Cairo, the central symbol of the Pericarnassian church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows.
Is this the weird church they were talking about?
Around the large wooden building, you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent sets up on the ice.
Small tent on the ice. Interesting. All right, poor little viewer.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Vandalism.
Probably some kids.
Yes, probably some kids. I wonder who those kids might have been. What about this one?
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary. Why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty?
I mean, we know now. What's a tourist attraction doing here?
There was a revitalization project in 49. A design studio tried restoring Martinez to its pre-war glory. It didn't stick.
No.
They got as far as the street lamps and the statue on that intersection. Then something went sour. I suspect that something was Everard Clare, the union leader. He muscled them out. It's how it usually goes around here.
Can't we do something about it?
We should have done something about the union 10 years ago. That ship has sailed, officer.
All right. I'm gonna keep looking around. What's this? Actually, what's this? We can even go in here. This just leads
an
to
ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Why am I looking at this wall?
You have no clue. It's just a wall.
Okay.
So many walls all over Martinez. Weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling.
So I don't know what the shivers is doing for me here. Very odd.
There must be another way into the building.
Okay, a little bit of an audio glitch there. Bullet holes. Then we couldn't get in this way, right? This literally says nothing. Can't get up here. No, there's gotta be some other way up. This? What's going on here? Oh, would you look at that? Signal blue naval coat. Oh yeah, I'll take that. That's cool. I mean, so -1 half light, +1 suggestion. I kind of want to just put it on because it looks cool. This one only gives esprit de corps. What does it say? There is this classic double-breasted coat suits everyone, including you. And if you ever find yourself battling winds at the helm of a ship, the coat's heavy fabric has got your back, even if moths have left a few holes in it. I mean, it looks awesome. I don't know if it works with these pants, or those shoes, or that hat. Works with the gloves, though. I'll probably keep the esprit de corps, just because it's pure bonus. No drawbacks. We're sitting at 5 electrochemistry, right? So I can actually reduce that and get an extra interfacing with these gloves. Let me check my skills here. Yeah, so now our interfacing is 3, electrochemistry is at 4. Okay. What was the other one that, coat modified esprit de corps, which brings that to 4, so that's good. Yeah.
Hello again, officers.
Okay. I was just checking to see if Cindy was perhaps the blue-haired woman. I guess not.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance
Let's try
to
and get
the
in here.
apartment building. It's locked.
Knock.
The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response.
Knock again.
The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Hold on, who am I speaking to?
Doesn't matter who I am. Now go on, get out of here.
From within comes the faint sound of a broom sweeping across the concrete floor.
This is the police. Open the door.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
But I'm not joking.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building.
Any more strangers getting into the building, you say?
Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
She trails off, leaving the sentence unfinished.
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to the east.
Yeah, okay. Kim, tell her we're real policemen.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply.
Okay.
Just...
Alright, so, to the east. We now have a map of, acquire a copy of the city map. We did, didn't we? Aha! Oh. It's the Martinet waterfront with the, that's the Whirling in Rags. Mirror? Martinet waterfront? I thought that was Mirror. I don't know. Church, Fisherman Shacks. I don't know what the hell that thing is. There's the, or is this the little boat? Where are we? I think we're somewhere up here. I think we're, like, right back there. This is cool. Very nice looking map. These giant waves are a bit concerning, as is the world falling away into oblivion around it. What is the pail? So, she is implying there's another way in. Through back there. I still want to figure out what this is, though. I may have already checked it before. You'll have to forgive me. It's been a few days. No, so I clearly didn't check this, because otherwise I would have gotten that already. We could talk to her, but I don't think we have anything to report yet. I don't think she's going to randomly know the potentially blue-haired woman that we're searching for. I think it's really just going to be, was it Tommy? God. So this is the way to the east, huh? Let's try it again.
Must be another way into the building.
Says there must be another way into the building. Well, we don't have another way into the building. And this one doesn't do anything either. I was checking to see if, by chance, talking to her has, opened up any new options there. Do we get to do this again?
Just an ordinary wall.
No.
Nothing to...
I don't know when we get to take another look at that, but I guess we'll see. Being very thorough. I don't know how well I'm being thorough, but I'm trying. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to push him. One last quick look around. Ask him one more time, actually.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
No, okay. That's his lorry. There's nothing back here anymore, or at all, ever. And this is just leading us to there. What was this one all about? Okay, hold on. There's still... Oh. Interesting. Bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DEI. In the dark, a film projector is whirring away. Nope. 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 Click on that. God damn it. Okay, I guess that is right there. Some kind of machine. An antique cash register. Mostly military wear with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in.
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hjelmdal burning. The antlers on the hood of the man's cloak and his piercing blue eyes are familiar.
What's the deal with the man on the shirt?
It's the man from Hjelmdal.
Walking away from his burning village. Yes.
I'm guessing I'm supposed to know who this man from Hjelmdal is, but I lost my memory recently and need help remembering basic facts about reality.
Huh?
I said I lost my memory recently and need help remembering basic facts about reality.
Oh, I see. That's tough, man. I feel the same way sometimes. The man from Hjelmdal is the hero of a series of popular books based on a fictional version of Kotla.
Kotla.
In fact, most people don't think that man from Hjelmdal ever really existed. But they are wrong.
Hjelmdal isn't a real place.
Neither is the man a real man, of course. But both the man and Hjelmdal are an ontological necessity.
Okay.
But hey, it's not worth getting into an argument about.
What do you mean the man from Hjelmdal was real?
I mean, even if the man from Hjelmdal didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really.
I guess.
Okay.
He sounds incredulous.
You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect.
God, this guy sounds like a pleasant person to talk to.
Besides, I've been to Kotla, though not quite as far north as the Hjelmdal, and watched northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique, energetic tides there.
So is he saying energetic tides because he's one of those types, or is he saying energetic tides because there's energetic tides in this setting? I honestly don't know. I don't know what the pale is either.
His theory isn't exactly incoherent, but its logic does suggest some unusual neural activity. Interesting. Very, very unique energies indeed. Geomagnetic ley lines, one might even say.
Okay, so you guys are giving me contradictory input here. Are we talking about the geomagnetic ley lines in his neurons, or are we talking about the geomagnetic ley lines in Kotla? How much are you selling this t-shirt for?
2 real.
That's dirt cheap.
Cool, I'll think about it.
You should.
+1 physical instrument, +1 shivers, -2 authority. I don't know if I want that. So
Smells
let's sniff
like
the
worn
t-shirt.
Cotton and a little old sweat there.
Right.
Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big problem these days. These damn photon emissions.
You're not imagining it. Photon emissions? What is he talking about?
Yeah. What is he talking about?
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Now that the RCM is here, tell me, have you had any trouble lately?
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
I'll bet.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Honestly, I think some of your selections are, press your finger to your lips, more tasteful than others. Is that for cigarettes, specifically? Do we kick smoking as well? I don't know. I'll just say, quite the collection indeed.
It keeps me entertained.
His attention is drawn once more to the play of light and shadow on the walls behind you. Is he actually, like, watching anything, or is he literally just mesmerized by the light? I wouldn't be surprised.
Entertained?
3-1.
He might be high. If he is, on what?
Okay, this is actually handy. I'm glad I came in here. Is Roy high? And if yes, what is he on? Let's try electrochemistry.
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light,
Yeah.
while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Pyrrolidon, what's that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Does he have yellow eyes? So, where does a man get Pyrrolidon these days?
How would I know?
No judgment, just curious. I probably did loads of Pyrrolidon before I lost my memory.
I've had to take it. You know, since the People's Pile cleanup. I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade.
Okay, the People's Pile cleanup? Is that some sort of nuclear
He's taken
incident?
for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
The People's Pile? What's that?
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you, too.
Tell me more about this Emergency Relief Brigade you were part of.
We were an all-volunteer force. Self-organized. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill.
Okay.
On the patch, gamma radiation lines crossed with a red drop of blood.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance. Didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out.
Okay. Maybe this guy was a decent guy at some point.
There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
Must have been tough. Radioactive cleanup.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened. And why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment. And early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Well, whose fault was it that the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
How did you end up running a pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it.
Alright.
So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but...
Alright, that's rough, buddy. To quote Zuko. Thank you for telling me.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Do you know anything about the traffic menace on the loose?
Traffic? I'm sorry, officer, but I don't drive.
But didn't you hear it when the traffic menace drove over your roof?
Now that I think about it, I do remember hearing a thunderous noise the other night. Some kind of powerful electric vortex hitting the shop and then moving on.
Yeah, it must have been.
That sure narrows down our list of suspects.
I can understand how you would mistake Jacob Ewer for a powerful electric vortex.
Jacob of the great tip-top champion.
Oh yeah, he was a racer. Yeah, okay, I remember.
Do you think it may have been Jacob Irv who drove over your roof?
It's a logical explanation. I felt within that thunderous crash a soul plunged into chaos.
Yeah, okay. I mean, you might be able to aid our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Do you know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
I do believe it.
He doesn't know anything.
Yeah. Alright, that's all I got.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
By the way, do you, happen to have any guns? Like the ones carried by cops?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before.
Damn it.
God.
Damage morale, yeah. Let's take some... Let's take some stuff.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
Wait, I sold you my gun?
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off-the-charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman. Although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her.
So did she have blue hair?
Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on the Citizens Militia?
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find her.
Any ideas where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Okay. Let's just see if there's anything here. I just wanted to ask about my missing gun again.
Sure thing.
Okay, no.
Sure, man.
Alright. I have other business to take care of. Actually, there's something I'd like to sell.
Let me have a look.
I'll check my pockets, access your pawn menu.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I don't know if I want to pawn the kind green ape pen. Clothes?
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
I don't have anything to
Another
sell.
time, perhaps.
I have other business to take care of. Okay. This was, at the very least, useful.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here. Then use it to win her back.
Win her back?
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine.
Inspect the knights on horseback.
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Interesting. Lamellar armor. That was something generally used in Asia. It's also used by the Rus, Muscovy, and all that for quite a while. I think it was brought there by the steppe tribes. What is the knights on horseback? Who are they?
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
Okay.
A long, long time ago.
Inspect the blue uniforms?
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
Wait, this looks like Rene, the old guy who was playing Petanque. Yeah, okay.
This is what the loyalists looked like, yes, at first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
Are these royalist soldiers?
Which ones? Ah, those. Yes, they are. I find the paint job a bit gaudy, but children like the bright colours indiscriminately.
Inspect the figures in rags.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
Are these even soldiers?
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers. Revolutionary soldiers.
Alright.
I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
It's meant to give people hope. Even we can do it.
Maybe.
Dig up a truly cool figurine from under the box. Or the box under the table.
Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
What's this? Show it to the shopkeep.
Oh, that's the headless phone rider.
Ah, of course.
There's been a lot of interest in that particular figurine. I had to hide it so it wouldn't fall into the wrong hands.
He doesn't elaborate on these wrong hands. It's unlikely that he ever will.
I've heard about it. I've heard the headless phone rider rides a headless bull.
Yes, there are several competing versions of the story, but I believe this figurine is a more canonical representation.
Look at Kim, then back at Roy. Sorry, what were we talking about again?
The headless phone rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head. 50 cents. Bargain priced. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or
Deal.
something.
Deal.
That
Purchase.
part of the story has many interpretations.
This is a great bargain.
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
Alright. Step away from the table.
Hey. Psst.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Again?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building love, too?
Can't argue with
So,
that.
what about all that communism you've promised to build? Word on the street is you've woken up from 1,000 years of slumber, promising to erect a version of communism many times greater than any attempted before.
How come
Is that true?
How come there's word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pockets, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
I've said some mildly left-wing things, but none of those.
Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it. You're about to rip it off and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and masticate mankind.
Sounds awesome, I'm in.
Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
Wait, first, what's this communism even about?
Failure. It's about failure.
Failure?
Yes. Abject failure. Total, irreversible defeat on all fronts. Absolutely vanquished. Beaten. Curb-stomped and pissed on. Until you came along. You will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world.
Bro, I just sold my gun in a pawn shop.
You alone. Against every living thing. Against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother.
Sounds like I've got an uphill battle.
You against the atom, the charm and the spin. Where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist. Now get to work, comrade.
Alright, roll up your sleeves and start building communism.
Oh yeah. Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Wait, what? Firing squads? You didn't say anything about those.
Too late to back out now. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few million eggs.
Alright, well. Thought gain. What did I just agree to? So we can put these? Oh no, we still have to unlock. Oh, hold on. We can unlock. Spend 1 skill point to unlock a new slot. Ah, that's how that works. You just spend skill points. Do I want to do that? I probably should. Let's do it. So I've got 1 slot here. However, I'm not sure if I want to do this Mazovian socioeconomics. Temporary research bonus, -2 visual calculus. I don't know, man. People think communism was some crazy idea that had its comeuppance 40 years ago, a fever that shook the world, never to return again. They were right, until he woke up today, a spiritual corpse responsive only to the call of Commodore Red, prostitutes, and Krasmazov. For him, communism is still a thing. He will single-handedly raise the commune of O2 from the oceanic trench where it has been resting, covered in ghosts and seaweed. He is the big communism builder. Come, witness his attempt to rebuild communism in the year 51. We don't know what the solution is. I'm not sure I'm gonna do that, to be perfectly honest with you. We're gonna try and research the 15th Indo tribe here and see what happens. We have these two. Okay, so the thoughts are active, I guess. All motorics learning caps raised by 1, and this is done. Same with the white learning. No, the white learning is this one, and then learning cap for perception raised to 5. Oh. I don't know what... Okay, I guess these aren't going to show up here, but I would have thought they would. But maybe this is for the temporary ones, or for actual bonuses, because these aren't actual bonuses, they're just giving room for there to be bonuses later down the line, I guess. Anyways, we have the Headless Horseman here. Interact.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right corner.
Trace a path through the grid.
Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Cypar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North, finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the map tab.
Yeah. Alright, we've already done that. I think we already interacted with the yellow mug too. Alright, let's get out of here. There are other things here, actually. What's this?
What a shirt.
No,
all other shirts pale in...
Yeah, I don't know about that.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Wasn't there something with a streetlight? Is that a streetlight?
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
Okay.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property.
He leans in so the pawnbroker doesn't hear him.
You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
Let your gaze run over the street
The
light.
light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently. This would make quite a statement in your living room.
How much for the street light?
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
Okay. 700 sounds about right. I imagine it wasn't easy sawing off that street lamp.
Hey, I don't know where it came from, but it's not every day you get to buy and sell something so extraordinary.
Alright, well, there's nothing else I need to know about the light. I will look at the rest of these things, because maybe there's
The
some
boomboxes
further
on the shelf
information.
look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Stand on the tips of your toes to see more.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top.
Amber
a classic
plastic,
boombox that says Stereo 8 approved.
The pale driver said something about things used to be made out of amber, not plastic.
This is you. Golden orange. A
That's
sunset
right.
suite.
Golden orange, huh?
Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Shopkeep, the Stereo 8 approved machine here.
Is the Harman Welsh W2. Made in Vespa. Designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel formats. 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
Are you sure this is all in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech. Found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
Okay. Interesting. I think that's everything. Let's head out. I don't think I need to buy that right now. Okay, we're gonna talk to the guy, and then we're gonna end the episode. So then we'll at least have an immediate direction for the next one. I think I've exhausted most of my options here. No, I don't think I have. Maybe somebody in here has seen something. Okay, we have some new people in here. However, I can't talk to them. Okay, we have a lot of new people in here. Oh, that's the karaoke. I should not do that. That would be a bad idea.
Can I help you?
No. I'm gonna go upstairs, though. So there was the woman that we encountered right at the beginning.
The door is closed.
Knock.
Still no answer.
Knock again harder.
Still, the lieutenant gives you a quick glance.
Okay, I was wondering if, oh no, was that this room? Maybe it was this room. No, this was the room into my room. We're gonna check my room real quick.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Do I say good night? Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Yeah, let's finish off end of day debrief. Okay, so we would be ending the day if we did this. All right, let's go. Okay, we don't really get the chance to back out of it.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then...
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
So what are our powers, the RCM?
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Rebachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
1,000, why not more?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station.
Okay.
Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount.
Right.
It undermines trust in the RCM.
Of course. Okay, what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Alright. Wait, how can you be sure the RSD will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught.
Okay.
It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
Yeah.
When power calls you, you come. But power itself is a fragile trick of perception.
That it is. I see, and if someone resists?
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
Yeah. So, if I kill someone while on duty...
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness.
Yeah.
Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
What happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
He taps his coat pocket where he keeps his notes. And who makes all these rules?
The coalition government, and the moral intern more broadly.
Okay.
The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Okay, hold on. It's set up here. His gaze is absently fixed on a window below that just went dark. It's kind of interesting. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCMP. Let's say it was the citizens of Revachol.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
The moral intern, what is it?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
If I didn't know, how would you describe them?
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
What is their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Yeah.
Something kind and usual. Something almost self-explanatory. Something ominous.
Okay.
Something even a little feminine, but in a strict manner.
Okay.
Something like the dark blue,
Cool.
serious color of the early night sky above.
All these different skills chiming in is very cool, especially when you get multiple. Then you can just kind of like work out your own interpretation from it. This is really good. Who is Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
Alright. What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
I have an opinion on the moral intern.
Do you?
God. I'm somewhere in between these. And if I'm for this one is also kind of in line. And clearly it's failed here. That might not be... I mean, yeah. I don't know. I might say that. I don't know how influential this opinion is, but I feel like the game is registering our choices, because like this communism thing that just popped up, I feel like that's because of things we've said. That I have been saying things, you know, leaning towards the left, which, you know, reflects me as a person. Because I am role-playing myself here. To some degree. I'm role-playing a definitely more unhinged version of myself, though. You know, some might disagree with that. Say that I'm plenty unhinged as I am. Who knows? I don't know. God, I don't know. This is tricky. I think I'm gonna go with the top one. I mean, generally humanist. I'm not a communist. For the record, I don't think I'm gonna pursue the communism thing. I fully realize. Yeah, I'm for communism for the memes, but that's about it. Otherwise, I would say I'm more in the humanist stance. So I think I'm going to go with option 1 here. Things are bad out there. Going to the city. We need them here, giving us the right to police Reva Shoal.
In fact, we would need them even if you didn't think that way. We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Actually, vigilantes is okay with me.
Then you will adore Martinez. For many of these people, the Union especially, vigilantes is precisely what we are. Personally, I don't enjoy it much.
That's fair. How do you think today went?
Well, we didn't even look at the body.
Yeah, I couldn't even approach it.
But we performed a thorough search of the premises of the crime scene. That's great.
I'm sorry I couldn't do more today. I'm just not a very good cop, am I?
We're both doing our best under the circumstances. Just don't drink tonight, please. As for the interviews, we weren't able to find the union leader, Everard Clare, much less interview him. So that's on the to-do list for tomorrow.
Yeah.
We tried to interview the Wild Palms rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. Fine, so be it. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us. Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
Okay, so because we were indeed running instead of walking, he comments on that. That is so cool. That is a level of reactivity that very few games manage to do.
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
Oh god, that's ominous. Fuck it, I'm gonna say this. Maybe it's a joke. Maybe it's for real. I'm training for a long-distance run. I want to raise money for charity.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills.
He nods thoughtfully, tapping his finger on his cigarette.
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
I didn't know you smoked, Kim.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
It's important to have rituals, even if cigarettes are maybe not the best one.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
I bet he does. How did you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will, and unhealthy.
He flicks the ash.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit.
Right, then the debrief.
Yes. It's been a long and eventful day.
I'm gonna say nothing, just look into the night.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, Like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
What are they? Or why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to
Yep.
the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our 2 precincts.
And in Jamrock and the GRIH?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
He looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works, our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
Well, I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here. At least do some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
He is very tired, but the dark circles under his eyes make him look younger, not older.
Interesting. Well, thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Okay, end. Okay. Then we can go back inside. I think, did we level up already? Not quite. Just away. Alright, I think that's where I'm going to end today's episode. This was a lot of snooping around, talking to people, getting acclimated to the setting. We learned quite a lot. Unfortunately, kind of goofed an investigation with the racist, which unfortunately leaves me with no other options really than to talk to, what's his name, Tommy? The guy with the tattoos. Impress him on the blue-haired girl. I'm going to try and go easy on her when I find her, so that she doesn't take matters into her own hands, as he said. But yeah, that might indeed cause irreparable damage to our relationship with him, as far as such a thing exists. But yeah, pretty cool. Hope you've enjoyed it. My apologies that not a whole lot happened. I hope you guys don't mind that. I know some of you have said, like, take your time with this game, and I appreciate that. That is exactly what I'm going to do, and what I have been doing. Alright, everybody, drop this video a like if you've enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next one, and so stay tuned for the next Rogue Trader if you're watching that one. And yeah, Ash Heritor out.